and I think that shit gonna take over.
Nah, but seriously though,
his voice on
some G shit though, we gotta start teaching our kids though, just financial wealth and literacy and all that shit early, because by the time they get to 9th grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses.
These kids can't read,
and how to. But they don't really need to know how to read.
Wait, stop.
I ain't gonna say that. I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that in a way to be literate, because you're not supposed to be illiterate, but you can.
What's more important, reading or math?
Math.
Told you.
Math. I think you could listen to a book on YouTube. You can still obtain the information. You don't have to know how to read. Reading and understanding. I believe common sense is better than everything. I'm a common sense nigga. I'd rather have 0 book smarts and common sense, be able to read the room, be able to read life, be able to read people. I try to understand people, you know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, you can listen to a book. I just listen to the 48 Laws of Power.
You gotta read your contract, Els.
You don't have to
you can listen to that too. They got apps you can put it in and it'll read it to you. Are you crazy? It probably will. AI will now. That's what I'm saying. That's how freaky it is.
You don't have to read. Shit can be told to you.
It'll be. So I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like you don't need to know how to read.
Floyd Mayweather don't read that shit.
You at a restaurant. Like, it's mad shit you gotta read.
You saying that, you just gotta know what you like.
You know what I want.
You ain't gotta read the restaurant. You can just say, what is this, a steak joint? I want steak, nigga. What y'all steak come with? What y'all got? When the waiter come?
Reading way more important.
When the waiter come, you be like, what come?
So this clip has been going viral, and a lot of people have been tapping in on it, and I thought that it was an interesting topic to talk about, because at the end of the day, like, Juelz Santana comes from a era of music where, you know what I'm saying, hip hop was more fashionable, more, you know what I'm saying, more attractive to the ears and the hearts of people. Sadly to say, you know, it's people like this though that have like destroyed, do you get what I'm saying, the whole industry. You know, it's people like this that have brought a poor reputation for us as Black people, right? Because, you know, I used to listen to music quite heavily back in the era of Juelz and Lil Wayne and, you know what I'm saying, even Drake when he was just coming up and stuff like that with Lil Wayne. And, you know, you see these type of guys that are, you know, at the forefront of the industry and are paving paving their way through the game. And you don't really think to yourself that these guys could be, you know, like illiterate or not be able to read or write, or, you know, even if they can, you wouldn't think that they would think like this. You know what I'm saying? When you're quite a mogul, because these artists have been moguls, you know, for the most part. You know, and even still till this day, people listen to Juelz Santana. You know, he's not even as commercial as he used to be, but people still listen to him, right? And Lil Wayne as well. As old as they may be, as times have changed, they're still, you know, relevant to the hip hop scene, whatnot. But it's a sad time when you hear, you know, Black moguls that have held the forefront of the whole industry of music actually come out and make statements like this. This is ridiculous. That's the truth. Like, I'm actually deeply disappointed, because how can you literally tell the children that they don't need to learn how to read? Like, I learned how to read books when I was like 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? My mom's she actually taught me how to read, and I was reading books like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory at that age. So reading for me has always been an important fundamental in my life, right? I can understand saying that you don't have to be, you know, the most educated, academically painted person to succeed in life. I can understand that, right? A lot of people would probably disagree with that, but the truth is you don't need to be, you know, on the honor roll or, you know what I'm saying, be a bachelor's degree, you know, post-grad to be successful, to be a millionaire. That's the truth. You can make quite a success without any of that stuff. But let's keep it a bean. Learning how to read is a fundamental. Literacy, skills, being able to do mathematics, these things are just fundamental. Because if you don't have a good hold of understanding of how to comprehend these things, then you will be taken advantage of in life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these artists these days, I hear them talking about this 360 deal that they get where it kind of pretty much puts them in a position where they have no control over their own music. How do you think that they got here? Do you get what I'm saying? That this is how they got here. Because in our community, a lot of people are too busy oftentimes trying to chase a bag that they will sacrifice learning. They will sacrifice being able to do a lot of things for themselves because they want to take majority of their time or all of their time to focus on a skill that will allow them to get paid. You get what I'm saying? Or articulating an image, a look, and a lifestyle so that they can get paid on it. But they don't realize that they do not have the ability to manage that art for themselves and choose who to engage in deals with business-wise based on the contracts and the arrangements that are made and drawn up for them to be able to sign to. And that's why these days kids have like a low like appreciation for real hard work, you know what I'm saying, for going out there and being able to do things from the ground up. They more or less just want to be in these industries where, it's just like you're just a talent. You know what I'm saying? You're not really the brains of the function. You're just getting paid for your talents. And this is a bad representation. Before he made this comment in the video, they were talking about AI and how AI has changed so many things and things are changing every day, which is true. AI has, made quite a difference and it is here to stay, right? But depending on AI to navigate your way through, reading comprehension is just crazy work, And these artists, they don't really care about Black people, they don't care about the Black community. And oftentimes you will hear them say certain things that give you this indication, like even Lil Wayne.
When he said he personally doesn't see racism because so many of his fans are white.
I thought that was clearly a message that there was no such thing as racism.
But there was a lot of backlash from people about that. Would you change it, what you said, or you still feel the same way? What's your thought on Black Lives Matter?
What is it? What do you mean?
The idea is that there's this movement called Black Lives Matter, thinking that the rest of America didn't seem to understand that Black Lives Matter.
It just sounds weird. I don't know that you put a name on. It's not a name. It's not whatever. It's somebody got shot by police and for up reason. I am a young, Black, rich. If that don't let you know that America understand Black matter these days, I don't know what it is. Don't come at me with that dumb man.
And this is the type of rhetoric that you get from a lot of these artists because they make it in the rap game, you know what I'm saying, where it's really ran by Caucasian people. Let's just be honest. The deal holders, the people that these record labels, and some record labels are Black owned, right? But they to themselves, they report to white people. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it is ran by the small hat people. I'm not really gonna go into that, but a lot of that is ran by them as well. So you gotta understand that they all have their own agenda. Everybody in this world has their own agenda, right? And then on a collective, everybody has another agenda. And then you gotta understand, like, when you are, coming from a different people and you depend for the most part on an entirely different race of people to really become a star, right? Or become wealthy, you know what I'm saying? Or to get into a prosperous place, then you're going to fall subject to the type of decisions and agenda that they will have for you. And in our community, this is what we call selling out, right? So we have a lot of artists that have sold out, so to speak, because all that matters to them is a dollar. Do you get what I'm saying? And the dollar is worshipped. And so if you can make money and the people that pay you don't look like you, then you're obviously going to say that, you know what I'm saying, oh, there is no such thing as oppression, or there is no real racism going on. Like, you know what I'm saying, look at me. These people treat me well, like, and I'm a rich NIGGA. So you're fooled to think that they're actually interracial problems. And I think that they will gaslight a whole community, their own community, just to be in the graces of other people that run the whole industry. Because none of these industries are ran by black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't point out one industry in this world that is ran by black people. So it's tokenism, and for the most part, that's what is going on in America. It's a whole lot of tokenism. So when you have rappers like Juelz Santana that'll come out and make this dumb, retarded statement, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy because he's letting the younger black children know that, hey, it doesn't matter like if you're actually intelligent. It doesn't matter like if you want to use your smarts to become like a doctor, or you get what I'm saying, like a teacher, or like a scientist, or you know what I'm saying, engineer, stuff like that. It doesn't matter. What matters is money, 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 money. Getting the most money for the easiest effort in life. And that means don't learn shit. Just use the talents that you have. Work on those talents, even though those talents consist of degrading your entire race, your own community, destroying your own women, right? And promoting mass incarceration, right, through your lyrics and through your image that you portray, then go ahead and get this dollar, because you don't even need to learn how to read to do that. And that's why I find with these rappers are degenerate. And this is why I say, like, I haven't really listened to music for a long time, because I learned some years back, man. Like, I realized that this whole rap game, this music, these industries is just straight up demonic, and y'all might not want to hear that, but it's the truth. It's really demonic. That's all it is. And if you can turn your, your comprehension for the spiritual dark world, right? Then you will get paid on that, because the people that are going to pay you don't look like you. So they don't care if you take some money to destroy your own people. That's just only going to bring them more money. Think about it, in the short term and in the long term. It's an investment. That's really what it is. It's an investment for you to destroy yourself. And we don't see that, because all we see is the green, or was it blue bills now, blue notes. That's all we see. We see the lifestyle that, so few people are living, and we just get money hungry to be in a relevant position. We want to be famous. We want to be popular. We want to be known. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's the sad truth. Like, our people look for attention more than respect, more than having dignity. We got a lot of sellouts in the black community that are working on being just like Juelz, just like Lil Wayne, just like, you know what I'm saying, NLE Choppers. They're lining up to follow suit. So I just think that it's interesting that these things are coming out, and they can, he couldn't even hide that. Juelz Santana couldn't. He's not even smart enough to not say such a dumb thing on camera. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's how dumb that is, and he can't even hide it. And I respected Lil Wayne and Juelz Santana when I did listen to them, but when I learned that music is just garbage, then I realized I had to turn the music off, and I picked up other things in life. So anyways, that's my video. That's how I feel about it, and that's what I think about it. Um, Crazy work. So yeah, listen, I appreciate y'all for watching. I'd appreciate if you click the like, drop me a comment, let me know what you think about this. Do you disagree with me? How do you feel about the situation? Join the conversation. And if you watch this video and any other my other videos, I would definitely appreciate a subscription. If you subscribe, I would appreciate that. I'm trying to grow. I'm a new channel. I've only been doing this for about a year. I'm trying to take it more serious now as I got more time and more opportunities to bring y'all more content like this. So yeah, hit that subscribe. Until next time.